Good afternoon. It is May 6th, 2025. And today it looks like we're getting a range day. Here's how it looks on the daily chart. So, this broad bull channel that I've had drawn for a while, the overshoot, I'm guessing it'll lead to a break and we'll probably just test the EMA. But these two bars aren't convincing, and that could just be a pullback in a bull move. So, I did draw these Fibonacci uh, levels based on this move from that started yesterday and continued through the overnight. Um, so we were up near 5,700 and dropped about 100 points. Um, then we rallied up to about the 65% mark and sold off, and then rallied. So just a bunch of sideways stuff, really. So it looks like um, oh wow, that's this to me looks like an overshoot. We pull back and then we sell off some more, and then it just kind of flattens out. So I'm guessing a bunch of bears got trapped in here, especially the new the inexperienced traders. But I mean, you can see there's no gap above the EMA here, so I mean, you could argue for this one right at 5 o'clock, just before 5 o'clock. I'm guessing time 4:42 a.m. So if you're up, you're going into support though, and that'll be a basically a double bottom after an overshoot. So I mean, you'd probably prefer entering on a limit order near the EMA anyway. But you can see we started to form support here, and this is actually the first gap above the EMA. So I mean, I like this one right here. This big strong bear bar, lower high. Uh, I think that's where you want to jump in. I could understand why someone would jump in on this. This looks like a two-legged pullback, but we're kind of flattening out. But there's no gap above the EMA yet. So on this chart, there's the 2700 tick chart. I understand. I think that's reasonable. And it's off the EMA and the trend line. So anyway, this lower high leads to a new low, and we bounce out of here. So could you go for these reversals? Yeah, I think you could, and I think it makes plenty of sense if you see this broad bull channel. What is that? 5609. What you're doing is you're buying near the trend line. Yeah, look at that. That would have been perfect. So if you see all that, this high or low, you could take this failure. This really looks like the failure because this looks like a double bottom to me. So first entry failed, second entry. I like that. And yeah, that turns out to be a nice move. You get a spike in channel. Let me make this a little less busy. Basically, we go sideways for a while. Let me delete these Fibonacci retracements just for the time being. Um, yeah, this is a broad bull channel. Um, Not very easy to trade. I mean, look at that. That looks like a great setup. What I would say here is just buy low with limit orders because with a move as strong as this bull move, I'm expecting a second leg up, and so um, if you buy low, sell up here, boom. Eventually, we get the break of the channel, and then you get that strong move up. So I was buying at low in here, and I had a target of 56.75. I didn't hold it through all of this sideways stuff, but if you were swinging, maybe you hold. So anyway, we get the breakout, channel, sideways stuff, boom, breakout, bull breakout. Then you get this lower high. Can you take that? I mean, I'm not really super crazy. If you look at this 17,000 tick chart, we got a lower high right here. Maybe that's what that is. I'm not sure. Probably not. This is probably the lower high. But anyway, you could uh you could think about taking this short. It's on the wrong side of the EMA, but that's a tough one. This kind of looks like a two-legged pullback, and I believe this. I drew this off the lows and dragged it up to the highs, and we got this bull channel in here that I just thought would fail. So maybe sell with limit orders here. That's what I did. You get three strong bear bars right here in a row, but then it pulls back again before giving us a stronger leg down, which I was expecting. But now you got to think we came up short of the trend line here, we came up short of the trend line here. Um, we're probably getting out of this. It's been a range day, and you get some sideways stuff. Bull move. On these two swings, I noted that there was no gap above the EMA, and there's no gap above the EMA here, but it quickly reverses. Um, and you can see we get kind of a kind of looks like a broad bull channel again, probably more like that. Um, you could probably argue for the second entry long right here. It's just that it's a doji, and we're in like congestion, so that's aggressive. But that's where we're at right now. Market's closing to the public in a minute. So what's going on here? They're making a move down, trying to get this bar to close bearish. There's one last look with the Fibonacci retracements or the Fibonacci levels. So we rallied up to this 61% mark and then just sold off, and then it's been bearish bias today. Hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.